Happy birthday, everybody, and welcome to Cerealsly, where we take cereals seriously. Today on Cerealsly, we're taking a look at a very odd new cereal that started appearing in stores at the turn of the year, mouth-off cereal. This cereal comes in two varieties, fruity and chocolate. And despite those being the most incredibly generic two launch flavors, this cereal has not stopped intriguing me since I first laid eyes on it. Let me walk you through all of the weirdness of this mouth-off situation. First, this is one of those cereals that absolutely bends over itself to hide who actually manufactured it. Nowhere obvious on this new box does it say like General Mills or Quaker like a normal cereal. Now I'm sure this strategy is an attempt to distance it from all of our mental associations with cereal companies and cereals in general being quite unhealthy, but it just comes off as weird to me. And in the end, this cereal is manufactured by Kellogg's, a brand that I think has plenty of healthy-ish cereals in their roster like Smart Start and Special K. This cereal is absolutely the dictionary definition of trying too hard. Their marketing director is quoted as saying that it was created specifically for Zillennials in pursuit of a brand that mirrors their unique personalities. Oh, barf. No one in the world is in pursuit of a cereal that mirrors how quirky and unique that they think they are. I'm sure those Zillennials would find that marketing quote the most embarrassing thing ever, even from a cereal company, especially from a cereal company. And that mortifyingly dumb quirkiness is all over these boxes. On the back of this fruity one, there is a quote. Let me read it to you. A delicious alternative to doing everything on your to-do list. Stupid. And then this one here. I don't mind cereal in bed, but I prefer it in a bowl. Stupid. I looked at the back of this chocolate box and reading the quotes in my head even gave me such a painful case of embarrassed for you goosebumps. I couldn't even read it out loud for all of you. You'll have to read those on your own. Also, by the way, this stuff is called mouth off, but the idea is you'll love it so much you'll eat your mouth off. And that's built into the logo. You can see it there. I hate that. But that's all just complaining about the incredibly obnoxious branding. Maybe the cereal will be good. Well, what can we learn from the box about the cereal? Well, let's take a look. First, it says it is 100% plant-based. I know that probably means something, but I absolutely assumed up until I saw this that all cereals are at least, 99% plant-based. I thought cereal means grains, and grains are plants, aren't they? And this cereal makes a very strong connection between being plant-based and including, here it says, no added sugar. But isn't sugar even a plant? Isn't sugar plant-based? And by the way, that doesn't mean that these aren't sweetened. I looked and they're just sweetened by other things. Sucralose and stevia leaves. Yum! And the other ingredients on here, if you look it up, they are crazy. It's not like oats or corn, plants. It's soy protein and pea protein with lentil protein, with tapioca starch, and many more gross-sounding things. All those plant proteins adds up to 22 grams of protein per serving. They put that real big on the front of the box, and it should be big because that is a ton of protein. A scoop of muscle milk protein powder has only 16 grams of protein. What are we getting into when we eat this stuff? And finally, they make a very specific deal out of these cereals not having a sugar coating. It's written on both of them on the back. No sugar coating here. Does that mean they will still have a sweet coating, but it's just not a sugar coating? Or are these going to have like a matte finish on them? It's crazy that I'm even asking these questions. One final thing before we even try this stuff. Each of these completely normal-sized boxes of cereal that we now know were made by Kellogg's, a very normal cereal company, was $9 at Walmart. $8.78 actually. At first on their website, I thought it was a typo because most Walmart cereals cost around $5. Nope, not a typo. This stuff is just more expensive. Truly, it had better be nearly twice as good as any other normal cereal then, right? But remember, this is a new cereal brand that Kellogg's is trying to launch. They have no name recognition here. In fact, any brand recognition they could have had is completely hidden by them not telling us it's a Kellogg's thing. They have no built-in fan base, and they're designed to appeal to a group of people I don't think actually exist. Young-ish people who want no sugar coating on their pea protein cereals. What do you think? Does your mouth water for this cereal? or are we going to want to take our mouths off of mouth off? Friends, it's time to eat some cereal. All right, I think I am ready to give these things a try. I got my bowls, I got my spoon, I got my milk, and of course I have got this weird cereal. I think we'll start with, which one should we do? Which one do we think has a better chance of wowing us right out of the gate? I am personally a fruity kind of guy, so let me give that a try. Let's open this up. Nice clear bag. There's not even, there's not even all that much in there. Totally fine bag. I like that it's not very opaque. Let's pour it into my non-opaque bowl and see what it looks like. The weirdest color ever. It's got a yellowy, orangish-y type of hue with a couple red ones. They definitely just look like shoe foam. They look like bra padding foam. I only know what bra padding foam looks like because I saw one of those like I'm addicted to eating terrible things shows, and one of them was the lady who was addicted to eating bra foam. Maybe she would love mouth off cereal. It would keep her mouth off bra foam. All right, let's give this a try dry and see what we think. Plant-based, zero sugar, more protein than you'd ever hope, and lots of soy and pea isolate or whatever. Okay, let's give it a try. Well, my guess at a foam consistency was dead on. This stuff tastes like padding. This stuff tastes like foam. It is still stuck in my mouth. It is not pleasant. The fruity flavor on it could not taste more artificial. This cereal talks so much about being plant-based, which gives you the sense that it's going to taste very natural. This could not taste less natural to me. Let me try one more bite dry. It is terrible. Holy cow. What were they thinking over at Kellogg's? Let's put some milk on it, see what happens. I half expected all the milk to get sucked up by the foam that's inside. You hear about all those like bed companies that make mattresses? Maybe there have been too many of those upstart mattress companies and they just wanted to recycle the foam. I'm dead serious that's what it tastes like. That's not good. All right, let me try it. Now, a little bit mixed into milk. Eat your mouth off cereal, fruity flavor. Let's give it a try in milk. Oh my goodness, I hate it. I don't know if I can swallow it. I need more liquid to swallow this stuff. I can't swallow it. I cannot believe what's happening right now. So sorry to talk with my mouth full. This stuff is dangerous. I almost choked on it. Don't get me wrong. It tastes terrible, but that's not why I couldn't swallow it. Here's what happened. I'm going to give you a play-by-play walkthrough through what happened when I tried to chew cereal. I put a seemingly normal spoonful of cereal and milk in my mouth. It tasted bad, like a totally fake fruity cereal, but the consistency was one of foam. I chewed it and the flavoring went away, but the foam like expanded as I crunched it and chewed it up to the point where the flavorless foam remained in my mouth, and the more I chewed, the more it seemed to bunch up in my mouth. And I couldn't manage it down the gullet, down the pipe, where effortlessly I swallow all types of foods all throughout my life, and now I have a problem with this one. Could it have gone more wrong? I could not have less interest in trying another bite of this stuff. I legitimately felt like I was at risk trying to eat mouth-off cereal. Do not buy this. Let us give this a rating. This is a deep 0. The kind of 0 that's like the bottom part of the 0. This is horrible. Let's give the other one a try. What am I doing? I'm having a little bit of nervousness trying this. $9 a box for this? Are you making a joke? Maybe this is a social experiment. Maybe they're trying to teach the world a lesson. What's the lesson? They have created a monster out of plants. Let's pour this in the bowl, see what we got. Just for what it's worth, this one looks better because the foam doesn't have the burden of trying to be a vibrant color like the fruity ones did. I bet this model wouldn't try it. I bet she held it up to her mouth and they said, please, please don't eat it. It actually is terrible. And then she didn't. She just smiled by it. I am having a really hard time getting the courage to eat this stuff dry. But let's try this mouth-off cereal chocolate. Let's try it dry. Shockingly artificial sweetener taste. Like a punch in the mouth. Maybe it's supposed to punch your mouth off. The fact that they're calling it chocolate is a travesty. It's flat out like a lie. Oh boy, is this bad. Holy cow. Let's try it with some milk. Let's get a couple pieces of cereal, a lot of milk on my spoon. Let's try mouth-off cereal chocolate in milk. It's horrendous. It's repulsive. Definitely go with that technique. Very little cereal, lots and lots of milk will help you get through the massive challenge I faced of chewing and swallowing when I took too much cereal. Don't put yourself at risk. It is not worth it. Let me say, from top to bottom, this chocolate version is one of the worst cereals I've ever eaten. As far as ratings go, it could not be a deeper 0. This is the worst thing I've ever had from Kellogg's. Is that why they hid their name? All right, I have got to get rid of this stuff, and we're going to go to the conclusion. Well, friends, we have done it all. We talked, we ate, we channeled our inner zillennial to the benefit of no one at all. Remember, we gave these cereals the deepest, darkest, most reprehensible 0 that we could muster. If you want to try today's cereals for yourself, please don't do that. But like I said, I got mine at Walmart, but don't forget, it's gonna cost you nearly double of any other cereal on the shelf. Don't do that to yourself. But listen, if you haven't yet, please like this video and subscribe to the channel and leave a comment with what cereal we should look at together in a future episode. Until then, never be soggy, my friends. Bye-bye.